What's up, y'all? Miss Tiff is back again. Right now we're going to be doing some beef spare ribs. This is also going to be in addition to my niece's birthday party dinner. For this we have the beef spare ribs, of course, some allspice, sorry that's the oven, some seasoned salt, some garlic and onion powder, some black pepper. We used about a teaspoon and a half of the seasoned salt, about a teaspoon of allspice, and about a half a teaspoon of the garlic and onion powder and black pepper. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to show you guys how to remove the membrane off the back of the rib. I'm going to try to get as much of this off as you can. This is going to help get your seasonings to soak right down into the rib and also leave you with more meat and less fat. I know that's one thing that people say they hate about beef ribs, but we don't do pork in this house. So, and not knocking anybody to do. It's just not our thing. So this is a way for you to do it and make it easier for you. Just want to pull as much of this off as you can. Seems like they might be still a little frozen, but hey, we're gonna make it work, right? That's my favorite thing to say. Make it work. Make it work. And if it's a little too tough for you, you can grab a knife to help you, which I think I might do in a quick second because this puppy is trying to give me a hard time. And ain't nobody got time for that. So again, it was just sitting in some water and some vinegar, lukewarm, just because they were still kind of frozen. Which I think they still might be, so that's why it's taking me a little bit more. Honestly, my husband normally does this part for me, but he's out handling some business and running some errands still. And I gotta get dinner going. I'm gonna be trying to have late dinner. Okay, so now this is how we're getting a good little grip going. So yeah, typically my husband does this part for me because, as I told you guys before, I have carpal tunnel. So doing things like this really aggravates it. But hey, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do, right? So you see, you want to remove as much of that part off as you can to really get as close to that meat and bone. That little part right there is fine. We're gonna scrape that when we rinse it off again. Again, this vinegar and water thing is not going to be on the meat when it actually cooks. We're just using it to help us get down through this membrane. I think these are fine. There's going to be like a little small thin layer left sometimes you'll be able to get it all off, but I say that's good. Let's push all that junk to the side. I'll do one more, and then I'll come back once I have them all rinsed off and show you. I'll try to do one more anyway. Come on, be good to me. Oh, this is really hurting my grip today. Not today, Lord. Not today. Help the sister out. Be with me. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Nice, clean break right there. That's what I like to see. I'm going to show you guys what I do when I can't get that real small thin layer right after I do this one. I'm going to show you guys just a little bit, and then I'm going to go to the sink and do it and show you what the end result is. How about that? I know I'm struggling right now, Lord. Here we go. Just slice on right through the middle, huh? Some of them are easier than others. Typically, they don't be this difficult. I think it might still be a little bit frozen, even though it don't feel like it. Or maybe just my fingers don't have no grip today. What y'all think? But the struggle is real today. That's what I get. I should have waited for my husband, huh? But why wait? Who said I can't do it? Huh? Who said that? Well, one thing I'll tell you what he won't let me do, though. He will not let me touch his grill. Except for on his birthday and Father's Day, if he wants something grilled. But other than that, he will not let me touch his grill. So I'm going to show you just real quick. I insert that knife down through there. And kind of help get that small little thin layer off. Okay, now I'm going to move to the sink and then I'll finish it off and I'll show you the rest. Okay, so now it's time to season. I've already done the back side of it. I'm going to go ahead and put the seasoning on the front. Again, this was just some allspice, seasoned salt, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, and with this recipe, the allspice is going to go really well because, you know, you got the little kind of sweet and savory in it. And that's going to be good to pair with your barbecue sauce. I'm just going to go ahead and rub it all down with the seasoning. Again, I love to rub my food, rub my meat down because it just adds some tender love and care. You be good to it, it'll be good to you. Let's rub it down real good. I forgot to show you guys the other side of it, but it's still pretty butchered. Again, I did it. My husband didn't do it this time like he normally does, but oh well. It's still going to be good. So now that we have that done, I think I want to add just a little bit more seasoning to the top because you guys know I love to have that seasoning crust. So I'm just going to do just a little bit of garlic. Uh-oh, this one ain't got no more in it. Finally got through with that bottle. Yes. Sorry, I'm opening up another bottle, guys. I always keep this seasoning on hand because this may go too. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of garlic. I had to open up this one. Add a little bit more of the onion powder. Then a little bit paprika. Again, the paprika always gives your food a nice little coating of color. See that? Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite ribs. I'm lying. I don't eat beef, guys. I just like to sing when I cook sometimes. A little bit of pepper and just a little bit more of seasoned salt. You don't use that much of the allspice, so I'm not going to add that back to it because, again, the allspice is only just for enhancement. Just because I like that little bit of season on top. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees. Actually, for this, I'm going to add just a little bit of water to the bottom. Just to kind of get it going, since I didn't add any marinade or anything. I'm gonna cook it for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depends on how they do. And then I'm gonna put them under the broiler with some barbecue sauce. You can use your favorite barbecue sauce recipe. Maybe I can get my husband to give y'all some of his tips one day, but it won't be today, baby. We'll be back. Okay, so our ribs have been cooking for about an hour. Look at that. You see some of that just sliding right off the bone. Look at that. So again, you just want to cut. Oh, perfect. Look at that. You see how easy these are coming apart? Uh-oh. I'm not getting that part. Okay. It's kind of hard to cut the meat with one hand. Look at that. Yes. Perfect. That's what you want. You just want it to come right apart with no effort. I'm using this one hand with just this little small tiny knife. See that? So I'll say these are about ready for our barbecue sauce. We'll put some barbecue sauce on them, throw them up on the broiler for a little while. Not even 5 minutes and we're done. Okay, so our ribs have been cooking for about an hour. Look at that. You see some of that just sliding right off the bone. Look at that. So again, you just want to cut. Oh, perfect. Look at that. You see how easy these are coming apart? Uh-oh. I'm not getting that part. Okay. It's kind of hard to cut the meat with one hand. Look at that. Yes. Perfect. That's what you want. You just want it to come right apart with no effort. I'm using this one hand with just this little small tiny knife. See that? So I'll say these are about ready. Okay, guys. So listen, we put our barbecue sauce on the ribs, and they are ready to go. You can always put these under the broiler for a few minutes to let the ribs get sticky, but since the meat is like literally falling off the bone, I decided to not cook these any further and just let them go how they are. Love you guys. As always, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please leave a comment if you like this recipe or if you want me to try something else. Bye-bye.